Hello, welcome to another Move to Heal session, and this video is a part of my chair series. Everything that we do today will be from your chair. My name is Monica Boyle. I am a functional health coach who helps mindful people struggling with gut issues and anxiety achieve regularity, repair, and relief using a unique three-phase program including functional diagnostics, nervous system retraining, and individualized protocols so you can break free from anxiety and gut dysfunction and feel limitless. If you want to learn more about that, you can head over to my website, betterhealthbymonica.com. Follow me on Instagram at betterhealthbymonica. You can like, subscribe, share this video if you enjoy it. We are going to get moving right now, shifting into that parasympathetic state. And if you want to learn more about this movement, then stay tuned towards the end for a deeper explanation. Let's go. All right, so we're going to start with our feet flat on the floor. What you're going to do is actually lean back in your chair. Excuse my mic here, that has a cord. I'm working on getting a cordless mic. So what we're going to do right now is start with some deep diaphragmatic breaths. So you're leaning back in your chair, your feet are flat on the floor. So your legs are not crossed or anything. Place your hands on that low belly. Close your eyes down and take a deep breath into the belly, as low as you can direct that breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Keep going, breathing. Exhale. Just notice where the breath wants to be. Some of us, our breath feels like it gets stuck or stopped, and we breathe maybe more from our solar plexus or even our chest. Don't worry if you feel frustrated at all throughout these sessions. Just keep trying to direct that breath the deeper, the lower you can into the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Checking in with your body, 2 more breaths. Really letting the belly go, especially as women, we have a tendency to really tense the abdominal area and suck it in. Just let that go. Feel fat. Go ahead. Feel like you're pregnant. Feel that relaxation in that belly. Allow yourself to go there and accept that. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Good. Do a little check-in with the neck. So bring the head side to side, just checking in with the tension of the neck, looking down, looking up, feeling if it feels especially tight, or maybe it feels fine, or maybe you have some tension, maybe you have a little knot in the shoulder. Just check in with that. Good. Now I want you to take your index finger and your middle finger and place it at the base of your skull. There's this little sweet spot between those muscles there, right at the base of the skull. Don't press too hard. Keep it pretty light, like you're barely touching it almost. And now I want you to move your eyes around, okay? Move your eyes around. Left, right, up, down, and see if you can sense a little bit of movement on your fingertips. They're lightly touching the base of the skull there, and you may be able to feel a little bit of movement beneath the skull there as you move your eyes. I can. And if you can't, don't worry. It's just an experiment. Bring your arm down. So your eyes are neurologically connected to the base of your skull. The muscles of the eyes are connected to the muscles of the suboccipital bones of the skull. And we can use eye exercises to release the tension in the neck and activate the vagus nerve and bring more blood flow into the brain. So we're going to do an exercise. Just remember that tension that you just felt, and we're going to return to that after we've done these exercises. So you're going to come to a seated position, or you're in a seated position, but you're going to come to a straight spine here, okay? So the shoulders are right over the hips, knees are really parallel, right in line with the hips, and feet are flat on the ground, okay? Feel those feet on the floor. If you can, take your shoes off. If you have shoes on, allow your feet to be without shoes, maybe even barefoot. Take a breath in. Exhale through the mouth. What we're going to do now is bring the eyes over to the right. Keep the face forward. Nose and chin forward, eyes over to the right. Now you're going to drop that right ear down to the right shoulder, keeping the chin and the nose facing forward. The eyes are going to go down, looking at the corner of the eyes, looking almost like as far as you can over to the left, over the shoulder. So you're not looking up or down, you're looking directly side. If you need a reference, you can peek over at me for a second. That nose and chin stays forward. I'm tilting my ear down. It's almost like my chin and my eyeballs are moving in an opposite direction. Breathing into the belly, okay? We're gonna hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds. Keep directing that breath deep into the belly. Don't forget to breathe. Making sure you're not tilting over to the side. You want those shoulders to be pretty even. Breathing in. Allow yourself to sigh, swallow, or yawn. That's a sign of vagal nerve activation. Breathing. And now bring your eyes down, close them, bring your head up. Sometimes we can get a little dizzy doing these exercises, so bring the eyes down. If it gets too intense, then just come back to the center, okay? You don't want to push it too much, especially if this is your first time doing this. These are basic vagal nerve exercises from Stanley Rosenberg, and so if you do get a little dizzy, just take it easy, take a break, and work your way up depending on your tolerance, okay? Let's go over to the left. Eyes look over to the left. Tilt that left ear down to the left shoulder. Keep that nose forward, the chin forward. Those eyes are looking over the shoulder, so they're not looking up or down. Breathing deeply into the belly. Let that belly relax. Sit in the stillness, allow yourself, think of it like a meditation. If you get frustrated, allow those emotions to just come up and then release. Breathe them out. This is part of the work. This is part of retraining the nervous system. It's not easy. I just swallowed, so I'm going to come back, close my eyes down, coming back to the center, take a breath in. If you aren't swallowing or sighing or yawning, don't worry, don't get frustrated, just be patient with yourself. Keep connecting to your breath. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. So on your own time, when you do these exercises, you wanna do each side to 30 to 60 seconds, okay? And you can do it as many times as you need in order to really feel maybe that vagal nerve activation, that parasympathetic shift into rest and digest. You'll notice your body calming down. You might notice your neck melting a little bit. Let's do it one more time. We'll just do it for a quick 30 seconds. Eyes over to the right, ear down, looking down towards your shoulder, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Bring your eyes down, bring your head up, breathe in. Release that. Open your eyes, looking over to the left. Bring that ear down, chin forward. Notice where your eyes are. It does help to record yourself so that you can see your body. So on your own time, if you like these exercises, I do recommend recording yourself doing them, and you can see if you're aware, because some people might have their chin down, some people might have their chin up, some people might have their eyes looking up. You want to make sure that chin is looking forward, or the nose is forward and the eyes are looking directly in the corner of the eyes, and sometimes it's hard to be aware of that. It's a learning experience. Breathing in. And close those eyes down, bring that head up. Good. Now move that neck side to side. Notice if you feel any less tension. Roll pull the neck around. Good. Roll the shoulders back twice. And forward. So let's lean back in our chair one more time. And we're gonna do some tapping in the lower abdominal area. So you wanna tap about 2 inches below the belly button. You can use your fists softly, like you're beating a drum, and really relax that belly. I apologize for any of these sounds. I'm gonna kind of pretend to do it. Okay, just tapping that lower abdominal area, feeling the vibration that this brings to your body, feeling the sensations that this brings to your body. Try not to hunch like me. Keep your shoulders up a little bit. Really tapping that lower abdominal area. Breathing into the belly. The purpose of this is to bring circulation to the belly and bring some warmth to the internal organs. Sometimes we can get hot on the surface of our skin and we can feel hot in our head, but our organs are actually cold and our intestines are cold, which can impact the immune system. So by doing some of this tapping, we're doing multiple things right now. We're bringing that warmth, we're pumping that blood, we're hopefully creating a little bit of heat internally, which is helping warm the kidneys as well, and we're improving our circulation, and we're also connecting to our body and connecting to the sensations. Inhale. Tapping. Exhale. Bring a slight smile to your face. Smiling to yourself, not to anybody else, just yourself. Exhale. Good, you can stop the tapping. Bring your hands into a counterclockwise circular motion. This is the way of your digestion. Rub that belly around. Now you're going to come to a straight spine again. So we just did a lot of work to open up the blood flow to the brain, which will improve cognitive ability, especially throughout our day, and also shift us into that parasympathetic rested state. And then we did some tapping, which moves more of that circulation throughout the intestinal area. Now we're going to do intestinal exercise. This is pushing the belly out, pulling the belly in towards the spine, pushing the belly out on the inhale, relaxing those abdominal muscles, like really pushing it out like you're super full and like you have a food baby, and then using the abdominal muscles to pull the belly button in and up towards the spine. And it's a rhythmic motion, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. That's why I take my shirt off and wear a sports bra, because you're able to see the movement a lot better. So this will help that blood circulation move throughout the body, go up the back into the brain, up the spine into the brain, energetically, oxygen, blood flow. A third of our blood is in this intestinal area, so moving it can help create internal flexibility and immediately shifts us into this parasympathetic activation. You don't need to worry so much about the breath. This is a muscular activity, but you do want to notice what your breath wants to do. So take a second. Keep going. I'm going to count to 10, and I want you to notice what your breath wants to do when you do this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You can take a rest. You can move those hands in that counterclockwise position. You can shake that out. So if you notice, maybe you wanted to inhale on the way out, exhale on the way in. Maybe you wanted to exhale on the way out, inhale on the way in. For future reference, because we're going to always do this exercise, it's one of my favorite things to do for gut health, for anxiety, for retraining the nervous system. We want our breath to naturally inhale when we release those muscles out. And then we want to exhale when we bring the belly in. Inhale on the way out, exhale on the way in. But again, the breath isn't leading it. It's a muscular exercise, and the breath just kind of follows. I can't not take a breath in when I bring my belly out. I have to breathe in. So that's a way to know that my breathing pattern is a regular breathing pattern. If you want to inhale on the way in, that can cause an inverted breathing pattern, which is going to switch you out of parasympathetic and into sympathetic, which is that fight or flight, which is what we don't want, okay? So don't worry, whatever happened. We'll keep working on that, but we want that inhale on the way out, on that relax, exhale on the way in. It's just like that diaphragmatic breathing, only the muscles are leading that way, okay? All right, so we did our vagal nerve exercises where the eyes are looking to one side, the ear is dropping down. That will release that neck and also help activate the vagus nerve. We did our tapping, which is going to stimulate the belly and stimulate that abdominal area. And we did our intestinal exercise, which is now going to help really circulate that blood flow, that oxygen, and the energy throughout the body. So we're now going to do some tapping, and I want to show you various ways of tapping to try to, again, it's the same thing. It's still activating that parasympathetic nerve, okay? So we're going to start tapping the cheekbones, and you're going to move from the center out. So from your nose out, just lightly tapping those cheekbones, feeling the sensations. Breathing into that belly. And now you can move those hands and those fingers down, the fingertips down to the jaw, and let your jaw go up and down. Relax the jaw. We hold a lot of tension here. Good. We're going to do easy lymphatic massage. From the center of your chin, move your fingertips out towards your lymph nodes and down towards your collarbone, like in an L form. Middle of the chin, underneath the chin, pressing towards your lymph nodes, and then down towards your collarbone. Do that 2 more times. And down. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, down. Make your fingertips like Spock. Bring that to your ear here, and just do an easy massage. You can press in with like your thumb area. Breathing easy in and out. Good. Let your jaw move. Again, move those shoulders back 3 times and move them forward 3 times. Now you're gonna tap the top of your head. You can use 2 fingers. Find that sweet spot, like right at the top, right at the center of the head. Breathe deeply into the belly. Let the belly relax. Close the eyes down. So tapping can help so many things. It can help release stagnant energy, stagnant emotions, which is energy, stagnant tension. Imagine like you have a woodpecker sitting at the top of your head and it is pecking the middle of your head, and Think of it as an energetic exercise. Like you're opening up the top of your head, allowing healing light and healing energy to pool in to your head, filling up your face, filling up your neck, filling up your chest, pouring through your solar plexus into your belly, where it accumulates that healing energy. That healing ball accumulates in the belly. Oh no. Okay. Tip, tap, tap, tap. Now you can move that tapping all over the head, to the back of the head. Tap that neck, tap the base of that skull there, where those occipital bones are. Bring that tapping to the chest. Waking up, almost like you're breaking up the anxiety that accumulates in the chest. And then bring that tapping to the breastbone. I like to bring my fingers together. And again, it's like that woodpecker type visualization, is really tapping the middle of the chest, allowing any stagnant energy or any buildup of emotions to just break up and release. Breathe into the belly. Keep going. Now you're going to take your hands away from your chest and you're going to tap your fingertips together. Tap those fingertips together, breathing into the belly. Now I want you to start to shake your hands. So really shake those hands, really shake them. Try to let that energy release. Just shake those hands for 3, for 2, for 1. Come to complete stillness. Let your palms face each other. Feel that tingle that you just created. Breathe into the belly. Just feel that tingle. That's energy. That's electricity from your body. Feel that sensation. Feel the stillness. Feel the top of the head, the back of the head. Try to relax it. Keep those palms facing each other. Keep tuning in to whatever sensation is left. Maybe it's starting to go away. Maybe it's gone. That's okay. Just remember that feeling. Stay present with that feeling. Try to release the back of the skull. Let your shoulders melt down. Let your neck melt down. Let your hands relax down towards your legs. Place your hands on your thighs. Breathe into the belly and out. All right, that's all for today. Vagal nerve, intestinal exercise, tapping. These are all things that you can utilize throughout your day. I know that we can get really insecure if we're in an office and like there's people around. So I encourage you to really be in a place where you can focus on this movement and you have that privacy. If you don't care, more power to you. Honestly, like that's a secure person and a strong, confident person to be able to do something like this in even like a public place. I try to do it at the park, and even then I can feel a little self-conscious. So it's important to make sure you're in a safe space when you do this so that you can make the most out of this. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about this stuff. So I like to explain this movement and help people understand the benefits of it regardless of where they are on the spiritual spectrum, right? Some of us are very spiritual and very connected to energy and all about yoga and all about positivity. And, you know, even some of us are familiar with meridian channels and Chinese medicine and chakras and all of that. But I also understand the people who are not quite there, or they don't resonate with that, and they're more on the logical, scientific, medical brain, and they don't really connect to that. And so what I want to say, and what my message is with this movement, is that you can utilize it no matter what part of the spectrum you're on. It just depends on your perspective of the movement. So when you tap your fingers together like this, and then you stop, everybody can feel that. Really, everybody. And if you can't, don't worry, you'll feel it at some point. If for some reason you're not feeling any tingliness, don't worry, just keep working at that. Stop, and you can feel that tingliness that you created. That's energy. So whether you're spiritual and you want to really, I encourage you to move towards that spiritual side, because that's something that helps me. And I'm not particularly religious, but it helps me connect to that energy and connect to that kind of universal feeling of energy. You can feel that regardless of where you are. And so you can think of it as a spiritual connection, or you can think of it as a scientific connecting to your body's energy. And everything we do here does have a physiological purpose as well as an energetic spiritual purpose. So when we move the belly in and out, we are doing that to help our digestion and to help that circulation, but we're also doing it to connect to ourselves, to slow that heart rate down, and to get the energetic circulation to improve, because there are a lot of schools of thought. One of them is called Water Up, Fire Down, that I've mentioned in the previous video by Ilchi Lee, where sometimes our energy can be blocked and we end up having this blockage in the chest. We get this hot head and this cold gut, and what we need to do is work that circulation and that blood flow of the gut to help the kidneys warm up and help that water and that energy come up through the back and then flow down through the chest into the belly. So there is, on both sides of the spectrum here, purpose. And I hope that I can communicate that well. And we're going to keep moving through this chair series, so I will try to be a little less chatty in the coming videos. But I like to really explain my perspective on this and try to help you connect to this movement from a deeper level and put some intention behind it. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at betterhealthbymonica.com. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, productive, clear day.